for the first time on the blue here in 2019. They think it could be a very special Boise State football season. And Johnson's going to bring the ball out on the kickoff return. He's got some burst and gets it close to the 25-yard line.
He's best when he's rushing the passer.
21.5 career sacks for Curtis Weaver on second down, and another open target and another nice delivery for a first down. First time this season on a third down, making some noise. Marshall, quarterback pressure to that completion. I don't know that he got there. It's close, but I'm not sure all the way. I don't think he did. They're down at 6. Bachmeier has a nice pocket, and he'll throw with a receiver wide open for a first down and more. I think that's Garrett Collingham, the tight end, outside the 30.
You'll see here, Marshall really only brings 3, 4 with the inside linebacker, but they vacate a zone. And Hank has time to stand in there, something he didn't have last week. But what you see there is that Hank understands concept.
8 times at Florida State. And if you talk to the Boise State people, it's like he got better with every hit that he took. And that was a nice play to create some time and get the ball out to the right flat for a first down. On the move, that throw short, and a great open field tackle. Well short of the first down. His first game in that role last week. He's got some speed back there. Marshall has a lot of team speed. Fair catch signal made. And inside the 10-yard line. Simply one of the best teams from Conference USA. Pressured, Green delivers right on the money, and that slant with the run after catch is going to get Marshall a first down. Just under 5 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Dave Fleming, Jim Mora, Paul Carcaterra, and a fake with the quarterback keep, and Green, who's got that speed. That was a nice move. He took a big hit and gets shoved out of bounds. Already converted a 3rd and 9 and a 3rd and 10 on this drive after starting inside their own 10. They will get the ball on the outside to Tyler King. Well, the ball came out. Extra effort. I don't think they blew the whistle. Now Boise State should have recovered that one. The question is, did they? If they didn't, that would be some shades of last week in Florida State, but they did.
Watch the tackle here by Nawahini, up under the chin. Once he secures the tackle, everybody else comes in and goes after the ball. You watch Weaver trying to rip it out. That's a big play. Marshall's done a really good job of controlling the clock, controlling field position, and they turn it over here in their own territory. They're gonna bring a linebacker here.
Let's see. Bachmeier throws, and a man wide open. He missed him. He took a hit. Khalil Shakir was all alone last week at Tallahassee. His first game at Boise State. His kick is up, and it drifts to the right. No good. So the first miss. Knox for a nice gain on first down. It's 2nd and 1 Marshall after their defense came up with an impressive stop. Running the ball on 2nd down to get the first. And so far, still 0-0. With a play fake, and Green flips it down the right sideline. There is Xavier Gaines for a big gain. Got upended at the end of it, but inside the 35 all the way down to the 30.
It's like, where's Waldo?
It is hard to find him. And they couldn't there. Hand off, and a big hole on the left side, straight up the middle. Brendan Knox inside the 15. Not quite first and goal.
About being able to run the football. You see they get a nice crack block there, but they seal the edge.
Experience on their offensive line. It's a good unit. Knox gets another carry and a burst into the end zone for a touchdown. Brendan Knox has put Marshall ahead. 13-yard touchdown run. That was impressive.
Pass up the sideline to Gaines. That's what you want to do on the road.
The run was beautiful. The point after wasn't that pretty, but it counted. And the Thundering Herd take a 7-0 lead. This is tomorrow with a full day of college football. Marshall with the first touchdown of this game. Boise State is going to bring the kick back, and John Hightower's got room. Hightower across the 35, close to the 40 for a nice kick return. 3rd and 5. Short drop, and that throw over the top, back shoulder, Did he get the foot down? Yes.
Of the throw here, you got a press corner into the boundary. That's the slow slot fade. You take the inside receiver and you run the fade route. That's a really tough ball to defend for a defensive back because we're in good position there. Gilmore's in position. Of course, it's third down. I'm sure they'll bring a little pressure.
They're handing it off. Could be 4 down territory. Mahone broke 1 tackle, not a second though. Inside the 30, it's 4th and 2. State going for it. They put Bachmeier in the shotgun. And he's going to throw the ball with some pressure coming. And Bachmeier will fling it up. Incomplete. He's taking another snap. He will hand it off on the right side in a big hole with blockers out in front. Across midfield for Tyler King.
A shot with Gaines throwing it.
Isaiah Green is in at quarterback this time. The handoff with much less running room. In fact, the tailback going backwards. Sanatane.
Well, you want to look at Weaver down here. They dropped him.
Instead, to the opposite side, and that ball knocked out. That was a dangerous pass again.
Take great pride in the way they play special teams.
Oh, it's just a regular old punt. End over end with the fair catch, but it's a good punt. 5 for Bachmeier, the true freshman. He'll step up, and Bachmeier, I think, is going to run. He took a hit there, spins, and gets the first down. Now, if he went into a slide, I'm not sure he gets it, so he wanted that first down against the Seminoles. Pressure immediately, and the quick hitter for a first down and more. Out into the open field. Penalty flag thrown behind the play. Killian Butler down the right sideline. Inside the 10 into the end zone, but is it coming back?
Well, it's coming back, but it'll be a first down.
I didn't mean to cut you off because there was a dispute about the play, and the 74-yard touchdown gets negated. I mean, that was huge. Bachmeier buying time. He's going to run, and he's not going to get the first down, and he doesn't go down. It's to midfield. It's 2nd and 2. Marshall will keep it with Green, the quarterback. First down into Boise State territory. In their own territory on 3rd and 17. They'll just hand the ball off. Knox picking his way forward, and Knox got pretty close. Avery Williams is standing inside the Boise State 10. A high kick. Not quite as deep, but still pretty good. Boise State's going to have to start at their own 12-yard line on the blue turf. They do have another good back, Kalani. Play fake to him. Bachmeier down the middle, and a catch by the tight end. John Bates outside the 40. That's a big play. First down, Boise State.
Your best friend is your tight end down the middle of the field, especially a guy like Bates can stretch and make the play because it's an easier throw than throwing the ball out. Lonnie is a really good young back.
Not playing too fast. You got plenty of time. 1 timeout for the Broncos, and that pass tipped up. Halani caught it. I don't know if he thought maybe it was a backwards pass because that cost Boise State a bunch of yardage. Marshall showed some pressure. Really didn't bring a whole lot of extra pressure, but nobody was open. Bachmeier spins forward, and it's going to depend on the spot. I think he got there. Across midfield, first down. And a little pitch play coming left side with speed to the corner. That's Shakir. Inside the 30. Shakir picking his way. Inside the 10, all the way inside the 5. This kid can play. The sophomore from the same hometown.
The edge. They get the edge finally. They seal the inside. And then watch Van Buren out front here. Watch Van Buren with the blocks downfield. That's kind of a little change in responsibilities. Usually it's a receiver down there mowing someone down. Now you got the back blocking for a receiver. I love it.
You're right. Number 21, Andrew Van Buren.
And Hightower down there getting a block.
That turned that from a nice play. Very talented running back and Van Buren, and it looks like Van Buren is going to get hit right at the line of scrimmage. Still fighting, and the ball came out. The ball is loose. An offensive lineman, I think that's John Molchon, had the ball come right to him. And then he tried to surge it in.
You're not going to wrestle with him.
This ball definitely comes out.
Big air.
Wow. And Molcha, you're right. The strongest player on the Boise State team made a very big play. Marshall thought they had it, and number 77 said no.
No. And I have it, and you're not getting it back. Throw it here, don't they?
I think they do. I think they do. Bachmeier is going to keep it. Bachmeier dives for the touchdown.
Why throw it when you give it to Hank?
I tell you what, the true freshman, he does have some guts.
Yes, he does.
It's not the most beautiful sequence. That's a terrific effort.
That is. Look, he's struggling throwing the football, but once again, man, when his team needed it, he comes up with a play.
And his offense getting ready to come on the field to start the second half. The kickoff into the end zone, and with a running start, we're going to get a return. Hightower, who's feeling pretty confident as a return man, across the 25. So a few extra yards for Boise State.
Not a typical true freshman performance so far.
Yeah, that touchdown run was kind of like a do-or-die play. They did not have a timeout, and so he comes out slinging it on the first play of the second half.
Accuracy is tied to his footwork, and when you watch Hank here slide in the pocket, then reset, keep his eyes up the field, and deliver it on time, on target, that's fundamentals, and he is very fundamental.
On 3rd and 9, across midfield, first drive of the second half. Broncos trying to get this offense going. In the pocket, and a strike thrown right on target. Hightower to the end zone. Touchdown. This kid throw the ball or what?
He can sling it.
And John Hightower showing the speed out in the open field all the way to the end zone. So maybe now the Broncos have got it going. They lead by a touchdown. That's not Jaquan out on the field, but a nice tribute, a little swing pass on first down for Marshall, and a great open field tackle. They got the ball in the hands of their playmaker, Xavier Gaines. That made a heck of a play.
I like Tyreek Jones. He's long, he's athletic, he's physical. That's a good open field tackle and a really good player.
A shoulder fake. Isaiah Green on the move will take a loss. Well, you should have just thrown that ball away.
Yeah, throw the ball away and save yourself 3 or 4 yards there. I don't understand that play.
And it's also loud. Weaver, the pass rusher, was coming. They get the quick slant out, and one broken tackle, but not another. So that gained just a few yards. Marshall's going to have to punt. It was in pursuit. Weaver was on the move, but Louis made a good play. Lower line drive punt. This is the first one that's been returnable for Avery Williams, who's dancing around and now going backwards. So good coverage from Marshall, but it is going to be good field position. Well, it's a great story, and Paul continues to be a big part of this Boise State program. Hey, not for long. I mean, Paul had just gotten to campus essentially when that terrible accident happened. That pass completed, but it goes backwards. Leading by a touchdown. True freshman quarterback Hank Bachmeier, who's starting to spin it, and he's starting to find some receivers that are open. John Bates with the catch and run, the tight end, for another Boise first down. Bates and Collingham both have made big plays in this one. From the shotgun, the handoff, big hole Halani. There's the true freshman runner inside the 20.
Backers going the other way to run a counter play. Nice cut by Halani, nice vision by Halani.
Inside the 20, 1st and 10. Now they're back at the 35 on 3rd down. Bachmeier again. Pressured, steps up, and throws incomplete. Maybe a pooch punt, is that possible? Does Bachmeier
he'd be lined up deeper.
Yeah. He steps up, why not just heave it to the end zone? It is incomplete. That was a 10-yard loss on that snap from Garrett Larson. It's a good center. A rare mistake from him. Bachmeier dancing around and gets hit from behind. He goes down. I think that's Marquise Couch who comes up with the sack.
Hank's done a nice job tonight of extending plays with his feet, staying alive in the pocket, and here he just drifts into the rush.
Play clock down to 2, down to 1. They get the ball snapped. Pressure immediately in the sack. And that's Curtis Weaver.
Put him at left defensive end, attacking the right tackle. Really good pass rush move. Quick off the ball, uses his hands well. Excellent finish.
22 for Curtis Weaver, who was the preseason Defensive Player of the Year in the Mountain West Conference. A punt and a fair catch signal right around the 32-yard line where the Broncos on 2nd and 10. Bachmeier's going to throw it again. This time a quick hitter over the middle. And the move to get away from the first would-be tackler gets Boise State the first down. California kids coming here to Boise. And a very bright future ahead. That time, though, Marshall got into the backfield and stuffed Halani for a loss.
Nice job by the inside linebacker, Omari Cobb.
Through the middle, we saw the story of Jaquan Yulee, who hurt his neck last week. He's going to be okay, but he's obviously out this week. Third down and short. Pressure coming. Bachmeier delivers, takes a hit, and right there for a first down. Man, and he pops back up again.
Drew Brees, Tom Brady, unfazed by the pressure, not throwing off his back foot, no hesitation, just step right up, know he's going to get hit, and deliver a strike.
We haven't seen Robert Mahone in a while. Van Buren on the left side, inside the 20, down to the 16. 2nd and 9. Bachmeier with a play fake. And that one tipped up and intercepted. That's Omari Cobb, who comes away with a turnover. So the second straight time Boise State gets inside the 20 and they don't score any points. That tip ball turns into an interception.
Yeah, play action here, and Cobb really doesn't bite on it, and he's able to get back into coverage, get a tip ball. Hey, tips and overthrows, those got to belong to the defense. You see the tip ball right there by Cobb to Cobb. That's an athletic move, and they talk about his athleticism and playing him in there. That's
going to need something from him in this fourth quarter. 3rd and 11, first play of the quarter, and Green gets knocked down. The ball is out, and Marshall fell on the ball. I think Green's saying it was an incomplete pass. Kakala Kaniho is the guy who got in there and knocked it away.
Get out there and kick the ball. That's all you're doing.
Instead of on the goal line, well into the end zone. That could be returnable. Big hit right as Avery Williams fielded it, and he got away. Wow. What a broken tackle from Avery Williams, and he gets inside the 30. Now there is a penalty flag down, as last week against Florida State, he's made some really nice plays. On 2nd down, Halani gets the handoff across midfield, good enough for a first down. Bachmeier in the pocket, steps up, and the ball's out. He got hit from behind, and Marshall has the football. A strip sack for the Thundering Herd, and that's a turnover. Outstanding left tackle. He did get beat. Wow.
You know what, you never encourage holding, but when you're beat like that, like he is right there, grab him. Don't let him hit your quarterback in the back.
5 yards. We'll see. Isaiah Green in the pocket, pressured, and he's going to go down. Now that may take the decision out of Doc Holliday's hands. A sack for the Broncos defense. Dimitri Washington.
Move off the right side here by Halata, and then Washington with the inside rush.
How time has changed.
No kidding. Handoff for Boise State, and Halani with a nice run and a broken tackle. So now, sort of that jumbo package on 3rd and 1. Halani is not going to get there. And another big play and stop.
When they play square to the line of scrimmage, they don't get knocked off the ball. They play with great pad level, and then they tackle. And I said that earlier in the game.
State offensive line, that would be a mismatch in their favor. That has definitely not been the case. They almost got there and blocked that punt, and they may have forced a shorter punt.
The second half playing very well, but they'll eventually wear down.
And time is going to be a factor here sooner rather than later. Going downfield, and that's a jump ball, and it is intercepted. Intercepted by the Broncos defense.
One of the things that Marshall wanted to try to do was get the safeties, specifically not hitting, isolated downfield on a receiver. They tried it there. Veteran DB comes up with a big play on a little bit underthrown ball.
Yeah, it's almost like the ball was late too, and I don't know if he had an opportunity to throw it earlier or what, but I think the receiver was open there for a minute. His points, all those yards, all those first downs on the board last week against Florida State. It has not been easy tonight. That's a good run straight ahead for a Broncos first down. Pitch play, trying to get out to the corner. Does not want to go out of bounds, so Shakir ends up losing a couple of yards on first down. Bachmeier with some pressure, picked up. He's got time, and that throw is caught at midfield. What a big completion. A terrific catch by Khalil Shakir.
This is a great throw. That's a far hash throw. It's a receiver running an out cut from the inside, who's well covered, as you said.
Even one more first down if Boise State just keeps the ball on the ground, And Marshall's going to have to start thinking about their timeouts, but another negative run play. 3rd and short. These plays have not been simple for the Broncos tonight. They're going to throw the ball. That tells you a lot. And Bachmeier, the helmet gets ripped off. What a mistake that is. He was dead. That was going to be a sack and a huge negative yardage play. And instead, it's going to be a penalty against Marshall and a Boise State first down. Wow. Play of the game for Marshall right here with 2 timeouts remaining. They just stopped the clock. And Boise will hand it off. And a tackle with the lunge for the first down. Now the clock is going to move. I don't know. That was the tight end Collingham coming around the end.
Got to. They got to sell out to stop the run.
On 3rd and 3. And Halani will not get the ball. Bachmeier keeps it. Bachmeier. We'll see where they put the ball down. They stopped the clock momentarily. The football ended up out.
The Broncos, there are no such thing as moral victories, but a great fight put up by Marshall and Doc Holliday and his staff and his team. A lot to be proud of, but it's still a tough loss.